Hi everybody, Chris Bryant here in your CCNP route success tip for the day. Little motivational thinking here from Robin Sharma as well, and I'll also have a little extra information about today's topic crammed into 2 minutes somehow, and that topic is going to be route redistribution, EIGRP route redistribution in particular. I've got a lab, we're going to be on the live equipment here in about 15 seconds, and we're going to do a little bit of live reconfiguration of a lab that already exists and see what happens. So let's go ahead and bring up that live equipment. And on router 3, before we start the 2-minute timer, there's one classic gotcha I want you to watch out for. It seems so simple, but people still fall for it on practice exams and job interviews. We've got router 3 here, and there's nothing wrong with this config. We can run multiple EIGRP processes on a router. But just watch it like if your numbers are similar or there's just one digit off, 110 or 1 and 11 for your process IDs. It's really easy to mistype when you're doing the lab. So just watch that, because while with OSPF the process numbers don't have to match, in EIGRP this process number is actually the autonomous system number we put in, and it does have to match. So we don't have any routes from our neighbor router 1 right now, but we're going to fix that in 2 minutes. So let's go ahead and bring that clock up and start it. And what we're going to do is go over to router 1 and do a redistribute connected. And I got a practice exam question right off the bat for you. Is this a legal command by itself in EIGRP, redistribute connected? And the answer is the dreaded "it depends," because we have two different ways of setting that seed metric in EIGRP. Because RIP and EIGRP both require the seed metric to be set for redistribution. OSPF does not. It's got that default seed metric of 20. So we can do that in one of two ways. We can do it this way with the metric command, and then you just have to specify the metrics. And I'm just going to put in some lab numbers here. And we'll do 1500 there at the end, and that finally we can do that. So that is a legal command, and I believe we'll see those routes on router 3 when we go over there, at least I hope so. But another way you could do this, let's say you're redistributing a lot of routes and you just don't want to type all these numbers. What you can do is set one default metric for all of them. Now that does not go on the end of the redistribute command. This goes in the EIGRP config, as you can see, and it explains it very clearly, set metric of redistributed routes. So two different ways. Now, what's the AD of those routes going to be? The connected routes that we just redistributed. What are they going to be, and what's the routing table code going to be? And the answers are they're going to be DEX for the routing table code because they're external EIGRP routes, and the administrative distance is going to be 170. Now we've got 3 ADs to worry about with the EIGRP, or to know, because we're not going to have to worry about them. 90 is internal, 170 is external, and 5 is the summary. And if you have not seen this video, The Mystery of the AD5, that I have on my YouTube channel, please take a look at it because it shows you exactly where to find that value. Because believe me, you got to know exactly where to look to find it. So just a quick review here. EIGRP route redistribution, the routing table code is DEX. Admin distance of 170, and most important really for you route fans, must specify the seed metric in one of two ways, either with the redistribute command and just put those values at the end like we did in the lab, or with the default metric command. Thanks for watching today's CCNP route video tip. I'm Chris Bryant, and thanks for making TBA part of your CCNP success story.